Are you looking for the best photo booth printer for events and parties? In this video we will look at some of the best photo booth printer for events and parties on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. DNP DSRX1HS Photo Printer. We'd say grabbing this printer is a smart move if speed and print economy are top priorities for your events. This is one printer that won't leave you waiting. We clocked its outputs, and true to claim, the printouts flew out at a pace that would easily keep a line of photo booth users moving fast. Ideal for weddings or parties, guests won't walk away tapping their feet. Our test events showed a significant reduction in media replacement interruptions. We went through an entire gig without swapping out paper or ribbon, a real game changer when you're managing a busy booth. Your workflow will thank you for the efficiency boost. What we weren't as thrilled about was its heft. Portability is key in our line of work, and the DSRX1HS, while sturdy, won't be your best friend in tight spaces. Despite this, we've hauled it around to multiple venues without a hitch. The solid casing withstood the rigors of transport, and it continued to churn out beautiful prints, event after event. At number 2. Liene Instant Photo Printer. If you're in search of a fuss-free way to turn your digital memories into physical keepsakes, the Liene 4x6" is a choice well worth considering. We've just had hands-on time with the Liene 4x6" photo printer and found that it's remarkably simple to operate, which is a huge advantage for those averse to complicated tech. From the quick Wi-Fi setup to printing our first photo, we were impressed by the seamless process. The prints themselves come out looking vivid and sharp. We specifically appreciated how the thermal dye sublimation technology ensures that our snapshots withstand the test of time, resistant to water and fading. Sharing a printer in a household can be a hassle, but not with this one. The ability to connect up to 5 devices simultaneously made it a hit at our family gathering, with everyone pitching in their favorite shots for immediate printing. However, we noticed the prints weren't a perfect 4x6" size, they came out slightly smaller. This could be a hitch if you're aiming to slot them into pre-purchased frames or albums. Also, given that we're aficionados of a variety of print sizes, we felt the limitation to only 4x6 was a tad restrictive. Lastly, an added concern cropped up about cartridge replacements. It's not crystal clear where we could get our hands on them once the initial supply runs out. That's something worth keeping in mind if you're considering this printer for long-term use. At number 3. Canon Selphy CP1300. If you're seeking a trustworthy and portable photo printer, the Canon Selphy CP1300 is a stellar choice for those on the move or at home. Having recently had the opportunity to put the Canon Selphy CP1300 through its paces, we've been quite impressed with its portability. Its compactness doesn't sacrifice print quality, and the ability to print from virtually anywhere is a major plus. We enjoyed being able to connect our devices quickly, whether it was through a USB or wirelessly via the Canon Print app. The print longevity is a game changer for preserving our memories. Impressively, the prints we produced have an archival quality lifespan of 100 years, and being water-resistant means they can withstand the occasional mishap without concern. Moreover, the option to print in a variety of sizes, including the 2.1x 2.1 square, adds a layer of versatility to how we choose to capture our memories. However, we did notice that while the printer itself is designed for efficiency and simplicity, there can be a bit of a time investment when it comes to familiarizing oneself with all the functions. This might be slightly inconvenient for someone looking for an instant plug-and-play experience. Also, the lack of an included battery pack for cordless use is something to consider if you're planning to print away from a power source. Overall, the Canon Selphy CP1300 strikes a solid balance between quality and convenience, making it a worthy companion for both home and travel use. At number 4. Canon Selphy CP1500. If you're seeking a photo booth printer that delivers enduring prints and presents no hassle in setup or transport, this might be a match for you. Our first impressions of the Canon Selphy CP1500 were all about the ease of getting it up and running. The Wi-Fi connectivity meant we could print straight from our phones, which was straightforward and convenient for a quick photo session. The portability is a significant plus. Carrying it to a family gathering or an outdoor event did not weigh us down, it's lightweight and compact. The optional battery pack was a game changer, freeing us from the need to find a power outlet. Something that really stood out was the quality of the photos. They not only looked vibrant, but the promise of being water resistant and lasting up to 100 years gave us confidence that these memories would endure. However, one should note the printer aligns more with instant print desires rather than bulk printing due to its size constraints and moderate speed. For those who are creative, the editing features directly from the printer's display add a fun twist to photo printing. While not as comprehensive as desktop software, it was sufficient for on-the-fly adjustments and applying a few special effects. We did ponder the limitations in print size. It's mostly suitable for personal photos but not for larger prints one might want for frames or albums. Also, for those moments when a flurry of photo printing was needed, the pace could have crawled, making us a tad impatient. Overall, our time with the Canon Selphy CP1500 let us appreciate how effortless and enjoyable printing photos can be, especially when away from home. The joy of sharing physical snapshots on the spot is something we envisage many will cherish as much as we did. The compact design, combined with the ability to produce durable, high-quality prints, compensates for its slower speed and print size limitations.